Hey guys, Mix here. Today we're going to be finally installing this intake manifold that finally came in the mail for the dirt bike, so hopefully that fixes the problem. So the intake manifold finally came in the mail for the dirt bike. It only took like 2 weeks. I'm just hoping that it will actually fit. So let's jump straight into installing this. So what I'm going to do first, just to make taking this out a lot easier, is move away this spark plug wire. I have like full access to over here. Now I'm just going to take this 10mm wrench and take off these 2 bolts. 1 bolt out. Now to get to the second bolt that's right there, I'm going to have to cut off some of these zip ties because I can't really get the wrench around the bolt because the zip ties are in the way, so let's do that now. Okay, got all of them off. So I got the bolt untightened. That was way easier without the zip ties in the way. I'm just going to unscrew it, then detach it from the engine, and then take out the bolts on the carburetor. So now that we got the 2 bolts off the intake manifold, now we just need to take these 2 off. Both of the bolts are off. Now we just need to take it off. Yeah, this boot was destroyed. Take it out like that. So the boot has like this breather tube on it. It's right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. So I need to take that off. Got to take off the tightening clamp. Sorry if you guys can't really see. It's just kind of hard to get a good shot while I'm working in here. Okay, got that off. All right, guys. So while I have the carburetor here free, I want to adjust the throttle on this because I don't know if you guys remember, the black part of the throttle was too long, so I had to cut it. But I cut it a little bit too short, so I kind of have to keep it throttling with my hand to keep it idling. So what I'm going to do is just add on some black to keep it to keep the throttle a little bit higher. Because as you can see, it's just a total block in there. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit so it can idle. So I have to unscrew the top and take out the throttle. So you just have to slide the wire down, bring it out from the side, pull up, and then it's all apart. I'm going to take the top cap out from the throttle. So I just slid some of this on here. Hopefully it works, but I'll see if that's enough. So I take your top cap, put it back on, then your spring, then you have to compress the spring, which could be a little tricky. Then take your throttle, slide it down inside, bring it all the way down, then it just lifts up. So now I'm gonna slide into the carburetor and see if we have a little gap. And you just tighten down the top, make sure you don't cross thread it. It's super easy to cross thread these. So after testing it, I think I have to add on a little bit more. I'll just do that now quick. So I just finished adding on a couple more spacers, and now we have a perfect gap in there. Guys, now we have to see if this will actually fit. And yep, it looks like it fits. That's good. So now we just have to put in the bolts and then the nuts for the carburetor, and then it's all installed. Let's do that now. We have ran into some problems. The intake manifold is too angled up for the carburetor to get on, and I can't turn this upside down because then that hose won't be able to reach the bottom. I just came up with the solution to the problem. So I followed the hose that went onto there, and it led to this. So I just kind of took it out from where it was harnessed over there, and now it can reach the bottom. It's not gonna look as pretty, but it's gonna work. So I have to take that off and then put it on upside down. My solution has a problem. It still has the same problem when it's upside down. I thought it'll have maybe a little bit less stress onto it, but that's not the case. So I'm just gonna try and put it in the carburetor first and then bolt it down. Hopefully this doesn't rip. I'm gonna put on the carburetor nuts first so it doesn't slide off. Because when I bolt it here, it's gonna have a lot of stress on the intake manifold. And that's exactly where it ripped last time. So hopefully this doesn't rip again. Leave some space in there for a little playroom. All right, guys, tighten it down. Really hoping that this doesn't rip. It's looking pretty good. I just finished putting on these 2 intake manifold bolts. Now I need to put on the carburetor nuts, which I think is going to be the most challenging part. looks like it's going on, guys. Okay, this side is tight. Alright guys, looks like we are on. Just make sure everything's tight. Then I gotta put on the top hose and then see if this thing will actually start. Make sure I didn't mess up anything. Alright, everything's tight. Now I just need to put the hose over that and then we can start this up. Alright guys, moment of truth. Gotta see. Hopefully I didn't mess up anything and hopefully this actually fixed the problem. So far, fail. I think I have to adjust the throttle a little bit. The dirt bike's back. So the dirt bike is running amazing now. I think I was trying to drive it with the choke on. The intake manifold really helped. Before it was making it run way too lean, but now it's perfect. So now another thing that I have to fix is the handlebars. Yes, you guys have been getting bothered by how far forward it is, so I'm about to fix that just for you. So there you go, guys. Hopefully it doesn't bother you as much. For me personally, I like to have the handlebars forward because I have really long arms, but just for you guys, I'll do it. So there we go, guys. The dirt bike is running good and looking better with the new adjusted handlebars. But I'm gonna conclude today's video right here. Next video should be the first drive on it, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully this doesn't like blow up or anything. I'm super happy how it's running. It's running great, revving up great. Let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, tell your friends about the channel. Thanks for watching.